Sleepy Joe opposed both the China and the Europe travel bans. You know that. He opposed the China travel ban that I instituted very early and the Europe travel ban that I instituted.
Just get out of this. I mean, this is just the president just lied 4 times in a row, and I just cut it short because we don't need to hear him lying. He says Joe Biden has been wrong every step of the way. Was he wrong in January when he penned an opinion piece for USA Today, warning of a coming pandemic, warning that many lives would be lost if the president doesn't get his CDC and build teams around this to combat a virus? Was he wrong? Or were you wrong when you went to the CDC spewing your germs all over the place, saying if you can get a test or you want a test, you can get a test when no one could get a test? Or maybe were you wrong when you said it would just go away miraculously? Maybe were you wrong when you said it was just one person coming from China? Maybe were you wrong when you said perhaps you don't want to use the Defense Production Act to mobilize a nationalized response to testing and contact tracing, like other countries have done, and their numbers have gone down. And while you might be keeping the testing numbers down by slowing down testing, which is just utter stupidity, talk about Ditzy. Talk about a ditzy, stupid, botched response to a pandemic that is killing tens of thousands of people, over 160,000 right now. This is on you. Many of those deaths, Mr. President, are on you and your terrible response to this virus. Obvious, terrible response. You can't even show leadership on masks. And now you're politicizing your lies against Joe Biden, who's saying everyone should wear masks because it could reduce the numbers of transmissions of the coronavirus, which is what Fauci is saying, which is what all the doctors are saying and former CDC directors saying, people who actually have degrees and decades of knowledge in studying pandemics and infectious diseases. And yet you go out there and just blow off stupid ideas about injecting Clorox into your body and taking hydroxychloroquine when it isn't passed, isn't safe enough, saying you took it. It's idiotic and it's killing people. And you get up there and talk about Joe Biden being wrong? There's nobody who has been more wrong about this than President Donald Trump. Look at the facts. Look at the numbers. Look at the record-breaking deaths, families losing people by the day, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and yes, President Trump, little children actually die from the coronavirus. Maybe not as many. But you say that children miraculously just don't get it. You're wrong. There's no one who has been more wrong than you on this, and you're the President of the United States. And your botched response to this is leading to you losing so badly that you pathetically have to cheat like a 6th grader looking at the paper next to him during a test. You tell everyone you're going to mess up this election, undermine the post office so that the ballots can't be counted, so that the election can't be sanctified. You are pathetic at this point. And every network that shows his lies every day, please do it. Because every day, this president looks more ridiculous. The clothes fall off. We see the lies for ourselves. I do think that every network should bump out and fact check when he's just blatantly lying. But it is so obvious that if some network news directors don't want to bump out, his lies hang out there. It's painful to watch because so many people are dying, and those people who have lost loved ones, they know you're lying. They know now they should have saved themselves. Maybe they should have listened to the scientists and not their president. But it shouldn't be this way. And it doesn't have to be this way, and it didn't have to be this way, but it was because of President Donald Trump, the one and only.